Fear is dark, but my love is a lantern shining up like coins in a fountain. Hope is a tree sitting on a mountain where the grass don't grow. There's a sad old sea, but my love is an island, wild and free like the hills in the highlands. Is a breeze that brings me back to dry land where the flowers grow. Love is a baby born. Love is the last unicorn. Love is the only song I'll sing. Hate is a poison, love is a remedy, singing out like the sweetest of melodies. Hope is a ghost in the deepest of memories, stronger than enemy. Fear is the enemy in the dark, and it creeps like a shark in the coldest sea, the deepest part. But hope is the beat in the oldest heart, a hand in a hand and a brand new start. Love is a fireside, warm on the coldest of nights, and love is the only song I'll sing all night. Yeah, love is the truest of words, and love is the last winter bird, and love is the only song I'll sing. Whoa, I'll sing till I can't sing no more. And I'll sing till my throat is sore. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining me again. This is another Passenger Sunday Night Live session coming from my little studio in Hove. Tonight is Whispers. It is my 6th album. It was the album that followed all the craziness of Let Her Go and All the Little Lights, and I've got to be honest, it is a bit of a beast. It's quite dense. It's quite lyric heavy, and some big songs on here. So it's it's taken a bit of work to kick it into shape. And also, some of you might remember that I've actually already done this album from start to finish when I first started doing these live streams back in the summer. But the internet was dodgy, and I was in my kitchen and my cats were probably attacking me. So I kind of felt like I should do it again with a kind of nicer setup. So here we are. This next song, it's a song called Bullets, and it's about this guy that I met years ago in Australia. I was staying with him when I was playing a music festival. And he'd been collecting bullets since he was a kid, and over the course of his life had built up this beautiful collection of bullets from all over the world. And a few years before I met him, he had his house broken into, and these people took a bunch of his stuff, including this lovely collection of bullets. And the most heartbreaking thing, I think, is the fact that those bullets would have been completely worthless to those guys. They wouldn't have been able to make any money out of it. So it was just kind of mindless and heartbreaking. This song is for him, wherever he is now. It's called Bullets. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, where he's been collecting since the age of 9. every shiny bullet that he could find. Built himself a house with the wooden floors, put the shiny bullets in a chest of drawers. Well, his wife's long gone, the kids are grown, and trees they fall down on their own. Memories fade like an old slideshow, but the bullets still shine like coins in the snow. One day he took himself into town, when the man with the truck, where they came around. They took the television and the gun from the wall, oh, and almost every bullet from the chest of drawers. Hey, hey, hey. Well, he came back home, find the house in a mess, run into the bedroom and the old brown chest. Well, he didn't care much for the VCR, but he cried for the space where the bullets were. Where the man took the truck down into town, and they sold all the silver they had found, but they couldn't sell the bullets, they weren't live rounds. So they dug a big hole, put the bullets in the ground. Yeah, nah. Well, he doesn't leave the house much anymore, 'cause the men are gonna come like they did before, and they'll hold on to the 3 or 4 bullets that they left in the chest of drawers. Bullets that they left in the chest of drawers. Thank you very much. A lot of these songs were written just before all the madness with Let It Go happened. So even though they came out after Let It Go, a lot of them were actually written beforehand. And I think playing them back, this week, there's a real sense of kind of frustration in some of these songs, a real sense of trying so hard, I was kind of at breaking point, and it was just before it happened. It was just before, that happened, but I didn't know it was about to happen. And I think a lot of this writing was kind of tinged with this real frustration, this real kind of longing for it to happen, for it to work. I'd been busking for years. I've been working so hard, and it just felt like it was never gonna happen. That I was on the road the whole time. I was missing home. I was kind of starting to wonder why I was doing it, and I think that comes across in some of these songs. This next song is one of them. It's called Rolling Stone. Sometimes I feel I'm going nowhere. Sometimes I'm sure I never will. She said it's 'cause I'm always moving. I never notice 'cause I never stand still. Sometimes I feel like I'm falling, falling fast and falling free. She said, my darling, you're not falling. Always looked like you were flying to me. But I fear I've grown a rolling stone inside of me. She said, oh, don't you know, rolling stones stop at the sea. That's where I'll be. Sometimes I fear I know no one, 1,000 faces but no names. She said, my love, you do know someone. Yeah, and I know you're back just the same. But I'm scared, I said, what if this stone don't slow down? Oh, just be aware, she said, what goes up will come down. And when you do, I'll be around. When I've dragged this rolling stone across this land, I'll make sure I leave this stone in her hand. For we both know too well, the rolling stones turn into sand. They don't find a place to stand. Hey, I'm a fish out of water, a lamb to the slaughter, a moth to the flame. Hey, I'm a moon to a candle, I'm a breeze to a candle, I'm a face and a name. Hey, I go chasing thunder, go dancing under, go falling free. Hey, I go running in circles like baby turtles, down to the sea, down to the sea. Hey, I'm a little bit late, sir, I'm yesterday's paper, I'm yesterday's news. Hey, I'm a bird on a wire, I'm a coal on a fire, I'm a choice you can't choose. Hey, I go running in circles like baby turtles, down to the sea. Hey, I go chasing thunder, go dancing under, go falling free, falling free. Morning sun keep on shining, trees are climbing, tall and free. Searching but never finding, always climbing to the sea. Oh. what a mess. I'd say I got about 42% of the lyrics right, maybe, and 69 or 70% of the chords right. So pretty awful. Sorry about that. That was always the worrying one for me. I always knew it was kind of in the balance. I was either going to kind of wing it and get it right, or it was going to fall apart. And unfortunately, it was the latter. Thanks, though. Thanks for listening anyway. This next song, it was my birthday last week, and I was 37, believe it or not. I know, I look 25, I know. But it was kind of weird because it made me realise that it's 10 years since I wrote this next song. It's called 27, believe it or not. And I wrote it in a hotel room in Glasgow when I was on tour. And yeah, kind of what I was talking about earlier about it being, tinged with kind of frustration, this record. This is probably the kind of angstiest one. And it's just about being impatient for it to all happen. Here it is. "27 years old. Only thing I know, the only thing I get told. I gotta sell out if I wanna get sold. Don't want the devil to be taking my soul. I write songs that come from the heart. I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart or not. Only way I can be is to say what I see, and I'm no shadow hanging over me. I don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause run is a thing I always done. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm doing, I know what I've done. I'm a hungry heart, a loaded gun. 27 years now. Only thing I know that I don't know how to please everybody all of the time, cause everybody's always fucking changing their minds. A little bit faded, a little bit jaded. Not gonna stop and I won't be persuaded to write words I can't believe in. See my face on a video screen. Don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause run is a thing I always done now, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm doing, I know what I've done. I'm a hungry heart, a loaded gun now. "27 years done. Written 600 songs, only 12 get sung. 87,000 cigarettes have passed through these lungs, and every single day I wish I'd never smoked one. A week brushing my teeth and a week getting my hair cut. 8 years sleeping, I'm still tired when I wake up. A whole year eating and I still lost weight, fuck. 5 proper girlfriends and 5 messy breakups. 27 birthdays, 27 New Years, 30,000 quid just so I could have a few beers. Ever dying old hopes, ever growing new fears. Don't know where I'm going, but I know how I got here. Don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause running's the thing I always done now, yeah. See, and I don't know what I'm doing, I know what I've done. I'm a hungry heart, a loaded gun now, yeah. See, and I don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause running's the thing I always done now, yeah. Oh, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I've done. I'm a hungry heart, I'm a loaded gun. Thanks. Thank you very much. I think it's probably time to calm down a little bit after that. Get myself a bit hot and bothered. So this next song is more of a ballad. And it's a pretty special song for me. Forgive me, anybody who has heard this story a million times, but it's about this man that I met in Minnesota. Me and Stu were on tour in the States, and I was desperately trying to give up smoking. I started smoking when I was like 15 or something, and it's sort of been with me ever since. Been on and off, mainly off in recent years, but still struggle with it. And I remember lying in my hotel room. I hadn't smoked for 6 weeks or something, and I was starting to cave, and lying in my hotel room at like 2 a.m, wishing I had some cigarettes. So in the end, I just got up and I walked to the nearest gas station, and it was Minneapolis on like a Tuesday night at 2 or 3 a.m, and there was hardly anyone around. I got to the gas station. There was this one guy. There's this old man outside the petrol station with, and he was standing next to this beautiful, I don't know if it was a Harley Davidson or some amazing motorbike, and he had long grey hair, long grey beard, and smoking a cigarette. And as I walked past him to go in and to buy cigarettes, he said the strangest thing. He said, "This is the best cigarette I've ever had in my life." And I still, to this day, kind of find it kind of a weird thing to say at the best of times, but considering what I was going through that night, the timing of it was just completely bizarre. So I ended up having a chat with him, and it turns out this man was terminally ill from smoking. I'm not entirely sure if it was lung cancer or something else, but he was dying. And he decided to buy this motorbike that he'd wanted all his life, and ride it from the West Coast to the East Coast, and end up in New York with his family, and live the rest of his life with them. Absolutely tragic story, especially listening to him telling it. And I didn't buy cigarettes that night. It was pretty much the only thing that could have put me off buying them. And yeah, it had a massive effect on me. And I don't think he probably ever will have heard this song, but I'd like to dedicate it to him anyway. It's called Riding to New York, and it goes like this. Well, I met him in Minnesota. He was dark and overcast, with long grey hair and eyes that stared through me like I was glass. I asked, "Where are you going to?" He said, "I'm the wind, I'm just blowing through." He lit up a cigarette and began to talk. See, the doctors told me my body won't hold me, my lungs are turning black. Been a lucky strikes full since I was at school, now there ain't no turning back. They can't tell me how long I've got, maybe months and maybe not. I'm taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. I wanna see my granddaughter one last time. Wanna hold her close and feel her tiny heartbeat next to mine. Wanna see my son and the man he's become, tell him I'm sorry for the things I'd done. I'd do it if I had to walk. I'm taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. Through the forests of Wisconsin that I knew as a boy, past the skyline of Chicago, round the lakes of Illinois. I lay my head in a motel bed when my back gets sore and my eyes turn red. I listen to the trucks roll past my door, through the fields of Ohio, as the sunshine paints them gold. I run like a river runs, rapid, quick and cold. Fly through Pennsylvania, the Jersey Turnpike tolls. I won't stop till I get to New York, 'cause I wanna see my grandson one last time. Wanna see his eyes sparkling, stare back into mine. Now my time is short, I wanna see my daughter, tell her I'm sorry for the things I taught her, and I'd do it if I had to walk. Oh, I'm taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. Now I go up to the churchyard one last time, lay flowers down for the woman who gave me the best years of my life. I would do it if I had to walk. I'd do it if I had to walk. I am taking this bike and I'm riding to New York. Do you remember how this first began? Teeth were white and our skin was young, eyes as bright as a Spanish sun. We had nothing we could hide. Now, my dear, we are two golden leaves, clinging desperately to winter trees, held up here like a pair of thieves, while the sirens blare outside. What's left to say when every word's been spoken? What's left to see when our eyes won't open? What's left to do when we've lost all hope? And what's left to break when our hearts are broken? But sometimes do you remember how this started out? So full of hope, but now we're filled with doubt. A dirty joke we used to laugh about, but it's not funny anymore. I fear I'd choke unless I spit it out. Still smell of smoke, although the fire's gone out. I can't live with you, but I'd die without. What's left to say when every word's been spoken? What's left to see when our eyes won't open? What's left to do when we've lost all hope, and what's left to break when our hearts are broken? But sometimes what's left to say when every word's been spoken? What's left to see when our eyes won't open? What's left to do when we've lost all hope? And what's left to break when our hearts are broken? But sometimes thank you. Sorry. Fairly heartbreaking little duo. Now is probably a good time to remind you that we have set up a little store, especially for these live streams. There is a link below the video. If you click on it now, you can find all of the albums I've ever released as Passenger. That made it sound like I had some weird life before Passenger. I didn't really. But yeah, all of the albums I've ever made, and basically all of the merch we've ever created as well. And it's all half price, I believe. Not the music, but all the other stuff. So check it out if you have time. Also, you can win one of these posters, signed and personalised. All you have to do is share it on Facebook or tag one of your friends in on Instagram, and I will sign and send them to you. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. Haven't played a proper gig for so long, and this is kind of as close as it gets at the moment. This is called Start a Fire. I was born a baby boy a long time ago, back when the hillsides were green and the water would flow. Yeah, but nights they fell and settled like snow. I watched as the hillside turned white, nowhere to go. Say, oh, think I'm gonna start a fire. Whoa, think I'm gonna start a fire. Oh. Now my heart's a frozen lake where streams used to flow, way down to the forest of my mind, where memory would grow. I walk amongst the trees where the last sun glows, and the leaves are all golden and brown with nowhere to go. Saying, oh, think I wanna start a fire. Singing, oh, think I wanna start a fire, yeah. My skin, like these boulders, is cracking and older with each passing year that goes. My cliff face is crumbling, silently tumbling down to the water below. And if I light a match, I'll be able to catch the last sun before it goes. Singing, oh, oh, think I wanna start a fire, yeah, oh, no. Think I'm gonna start a fire alone. It's an absolute marathon. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I am enjoying it, kind of. It's such a difficult album to play. It's testing me, I have to say. I hope it's coming across okay. This next song is the title track, and I love it. It's called Whispers. Well, I got open eyes and an open door, but I don't know what I'm searching for. I should know by now. I have a big old heart, this I know for sure, but I don't know what my love is for. I should know by now. Yeah, I wait in line so I can wait some more, till I can't remember what I came here for. But I can't leave now, 'cause I have a light that shines and a love so pure. Just don't know what to use them for. I should know by now. Well, I spent my money, I lost my friends, I broke my mobile phone. 3 a.m. and I'm drunk as hell, and I'm dancing on my own. Taxi cabs ain't stopping, and I don't know my way home. Well, it's hard to find a reason when all you have is doubt. Hard to see inside yourself when you can't see your way out. Hard to find an answer when the question won't come out. And everyone's filling me up with noise. I don't know what they're talking about. Everyone's filling me up with noise. I don't know what they're talking about. Everyone's filling me up with noise. I don't know what they're talking about. Because all I need to whisper in a world that only shouts. Whew, something like that. Yeah, going back through this album really makes me realise I think it was one of my strongest records, song-wise, definitely the most difficult to play, and I'm definitely losing my voice now, so I will keep chat to a minimum. But yeah, some really strong songs, and this next one was a really important one. I've duetted it with loads of people over the years, and when I was touring with Ed, it was one of his favourite Passenger songs. So I used to come on during his set, and we used to duet it together. So if you became aware of Passenger at an Ed Sheeran concert years ago, you might have seen us play it together. It's called Hearts on Fire. Well, I don't know how and I don't know why. When something's living we can't see die, you feel like laughing but you start to cry. I don't know how and I don't know why. Well, I don't have many and I don't have much. In fact, I don't have any, but I've got enough. 'Cause I know those eyes and I know that touch. I don't have many and I don't have much. But oh darling, my heart's on fire. Oh darling, my heart's on fire. Oh darling, my heart's on fire for you. Well, I don't know where and I don't know when, but I know we'll be lovers again. I'll see you someday before the end. I don't know where and I don't know when, but oh darling, my heart's on fire. Oh darling, my heart's on fire. Oh darling, my heart's on fire You know those love songs break your heart, heart. All those love songs will break your heart, heart. Those love songs will break your heart, heart. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire for you. For you all. We made it, just. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll be back next week with another album. This is Scare Away the Dark. I'll see you next time. Well, sing at the top of your voice. Can you love without fear in your heart? Feel like you still have a choice. If we all light up, we can scare away the dark. Wish our weekdays away, spend our weekends in bed. We drink ourselves stupid and work ourselves dead, and all just because that's what mum and dad said we should do. We should run through the forests, we should swim in the streams, we should laugh, we should cry, we should love, we should dream, we should stare at the stars and not just the screens. You should hear what I'm saying and know what it means to sing. Sing at the top of your voice. Can you love without fear in your heart? Can you feel like you still have a choice? If we all light up, we can scare away the dark. Well, we wish we were prettier, richer and younger. It's all you can eat, but we're aching with hunger. There's no nutrients in the shit that they feed us, the footage they show us, and the stories they read us. There's no money for the homeless, no money for welfare, no money for schooling or adequate healthcare. There's just no money here, said the rich to the poor. But it's funny how there's money when we're going to war. And the billionaires, they don't seem to have to pay taxes. They say it's all good, they say it's all fantastic. Please don't rock the boat, don't do anything drastic. Sit back and watch marine life choking on plastic. So sing at the top of your voice. Can you laugh? Feel like you still have a choice. If we all light up, we can scare away the dark. Lots of love. See you next time. Thank you. Well, sing at the top of your voice. Love without fear in your heart. Feel like you still have a choice. If we all light up, we can scare away the dark.
wish our weekdays away, spend our weekends in bed. We drink ourselves stupid and work ourselves dead, and all just because that's what mum and dad said we should do. We should run through the forests, we should swim in the streams, we should laugh, we should cry, we should love, we should dream, we should stare at the stars and not just at screens. You should hear what I'm saying and know what it means to sing. Sing at the top of your voice. Love without fear in your heart, no. Feel like you still have a choice. If we all light up, we can scare away the dark. Well, we wish we were happier, thinner and fitter. We wish we weren't losers and liars and quitters. We want something more, not just nasty and bitter. We want something real, not just hashtags and Twitter. It's the meaning of life, and it's streamed live on YouTube. But I bet Gangnam Style would still get more views. And we're scared of drowning and flying in shooters, but we're all slowly dying in front of computers. So sing at the top of your voice now. Oh, love without fear in your heart. Can you feel like you still have a choice? If we all light up, we can scare away the dark.